How Nigerian security agencies allegedly protect armed herdsmen in more than 12 southeast communities. Report came out. Can you imagine? That's exactly what they were doing. That's exactly what they were doing. They were using the military and especially the army. They killed the ESN. They killed IPOB. They even go to churches to arraign people who are in churches to cause problem. Meanwhile, look at the kind of banditry going on in the northeast, northwest, and north central, and nothing is happening. And the middle belt, nothing is happening. So this report is coming from Sahara Reporters. Let's dive into the details. The report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law noted that criminal elements had been hiding in the identified places in Abia, Anambra, and Imo states since 2021 without onslaughts of the Nigerian military. The Nigerian military and the police have failed to carry out intense clearance operations in at least 12 hideouts and enclosures where herdsmen and terrorists have been operating in the southeast, a new report has revealed. Now, the report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law noted that criminal elements have been hiding in the identified places in Abia, Anambra, and Imo states since 2021 without onslaught of the Nigerian military. The Inter-Society in the report identified the locations as Leru, Lopanta, Isukwato, Nochi, Umunochi, Okigwe, Ihube, that is under Akwa Ihube, Umulolo, Umunze, and its neighbors, Uturu, Ekeudi, and Ugwonyama, and Ugwogo, Ndikokwe, Nsukka forest areas. Oh boy. The human rights organizations in the report, signed by board chair Emeka Umagbalasi and others, advocated that the Nigerian military and the police must be restructured and their personnel restrained and de-radicalized. That is it. Because they are seeing these things and they are not reacting. They are part of it. How will it not happen that way when all the leaders of the militaries are all Fùĺàñis and Hausas? The report said the Nigerian security forces are inches away from being converted to full-blown tribal Islamic gendarmes. And to stop this from being the case, they must be urgently restructured and their personnel and bosses comprehensively restrained and de-radicalized. Most of the country's security personnel and their bosses are starkly computer illiterates and gross deficiencies in mental security and intellectual skills. Intelligence skills. So few of them that are well-read have become professional or professorial or doctoral morons, having been grossly drenched in pandemic corruption and other corrupt practices. Also, there has been indiscriminate bombing and razing of defenses, civilian villages and homes by Nigerian army and the military in the southeast, particularly in Imo, Anambra, and Abia states since 2021, and their refusal to carry out clearance operations in hideouts and enclosures where herdsmen and their allies are militarily protected, including places like Leru, Lopanta, Isukwato, Nochi, Umunochi, Okigwe, Ihube, Akwa Ihube, Umulolo, Umunze, and its neighbors Uturu, Ekeudi, and Ugwonyama, and Ugwogo Nikeokwe, Nsukka forest areas. A clear case in point was the recent October 2023 announcement by Governor Alex Oti of Abia State of discovery of not less than 80 dead bodies, including 20 headless bodies at the Lopanta Fùĺàñì cattle market. 27 and 3rd December, that 27 of them, and 3rd December 2023 killing of over 120 defenseless Islamic festival celebrants in Tudun, Biri, part of Kaduna State. So the innocent Muslims, numbering over 120, were killed by 2 airstrikes coordinated by the Nigerian Defense Headquarters of the Nigerian Armed Forces, and 28, that is 28 of them, and 2023 Christmas. Christmas Eve, between December 24 and 25, and the aftermath massacre by jihadists of not less than 300 defenseless Plateau residents in Ndung, Ngyong, Mufet, Makondare, Tamiso, Chang, Tahori, Gwawabe, Darez, Dawat, etc. in Bokos local government area and Gashishi, okay, and Rop district of Barikin Ladi local government areas, others in Mangu local government area. So it must be noted that the killings would have been prevented if the massively deployed security forces had heeded several early warnings and acted securely and unbiased. Nigeria is finished, I tell you the truth. It's only God that will save this country. It's only God. It's only God. It's only God. So now that this report is out, how security agencies are supporting and protecting Fùĺàñì herdsmen in the southeast is an issue that has to be corrected. Even goats know that it is Nigerian military and police that have been empowered or that have been empowering the Fùĺàñì in the southeast. Nigerian military are fools. They will keep paying with their blood for the atrocities they are committing in Igbo land. True and true, the northern military personnel needs to be de-radicalized for the entire army to be effective. It's a very bad situation. Now you understand why ESN was created. The clash between Nigerian soldiers and ESN was probably because Nigerian army was getting in their way to wipe out those Fùĺàñì herdsmen. That is it. They didn't want ESN to survive, because you know that with ESN, there's no way Fùĺàñì will enter southeast. But even as it is, it's still under control. This is the obvious that forced IPOB to create ESN. Nigerian army and police is a Fùĺàñì Islamic force. T.Y. Danjuma saw this and warned against trusting the Nigerian security forces. It is most unfortunate that we are sitting helpless while this country goes to the wild jackals from Futa Jalon in a coordinated bloody campaign. It's a very bad one. Most Nigerian security agents are not nationalistic. They are tribal and ethnic bigots. The question is, why is it that most of the leadership of the security agencies posted to the southeast are from a particular region and religion? The security agents should be restructured as to serve in their locality. Exactly. Let all the soldiers go back to their areas. Restructure all the soldiers. They are part of Nigerian military, but let everybody go and secure his own area. And let's see whether all this nonsense will happen. And this is what they have been doing to make it seem as if the thieves or foolish Boko Harams are powerful. They are not. I agree, they are not powerful. They are not powerful. So this has been reviewed and exposed, and let's see how the government of Tinubu will respond to it. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment in this regard.